Hey guys, and welcome to my Man United save, where instead of Ole at the wheel, we've got Snole, and that was the best pun I could come up with. So yeah, Man United in real life haven't started the season too great, so I'm here to hopefully not make it worse, or well, preferably make it better. But Anyway, before we do anything, let's go for some tactics. Okay, tiki-taka, fluid counter or direct counter-attack. I think our squad is more set up for a counter-attack. But what's the difference? Fluid, more expressive, direct and structured. I think direct and structured suits us a bit more because we don't really have players that are that creative apart from Pogba. So I'm going to go for direct. I might be wrong. Who knows? Yeah, okay. 4-4-1-1. I can see that. Yep, okay, all very nice. Cool. Vision and expectation, so they want me to play entertaining football. Don't even know how that is actually measured. Develop players using the club's youth system. Increase commercial revenue. Keep being the most reputable team in England and biggest team in the world. Work within the wage budget. Reach for Europa League final. Qualify for the Champions League. Reach for FA Cup semi-final. And they don't care about the Carabao Cup. They want to challenge for the league next season. Work towards winning it the season after and win it by 2023. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, so a couple of injuries to start off pre-season, same as real life. We've got Fosu Mensah, damaged cruciate ligaments, and Bailly with torn knee ligaments. Hopefully we shouldn't need them too much. Okay, let's make Paul Pogba captain apparently, because he'd be the best choice, and Maguire as vice captain. Okay, direct free kicks, Mata, Pogba and Pereira. Okay, Mata, Pogba and where are you? Pereira. Okay, corners, Pereira and Mata. Free kicks, Mata, Pogba, Pereira. Wait, which one was that? Central, indirect. Okay. Mata, Pogba, Pereira. Okay. And Pereira. Wide indirect, Mata, Pereira, Pogba. Doesn't seem like we have too many other free kick takers. It's not recommending Rashford. I guess they don't rate his free kicks too highly in this game. His goal against Chelsea maybe came after they decided on his stats. Okay, deep indirect, Mata, Pogba, Pereira. Very nice. So, as always, our first match will be against our under 23s. Hopefully that should go well. And we've got a couple more pre-season friendlies we're going to play in this episode as well. Apparently we want to sign Belotti. I don't believe I've said that. We might, who knows. Yep, loads of stuff happening. What's this? Following players are now qualified as homegrown. Harvey Neville and Charlie McCann. Is that, no, it's an Irish player called Neville. He could be related, I guess, to the other Nevilles. Yeah, he is. Phil Neville's son. I guess his mum must be Irish then? Not very good though. I won't tell his dad and his uncle. Charlie McCann though, not bad at all. And here's a bunch of other players that will soon be classed as homegrown. Cool. Yep, I like Mike Phelan's harsh code of conduct, so players will hopefully avoid missing training and getting red cards. That is certainly the aim anyway. Sec. Okay. Team report. Let's see. Goalkeepers are good, basically. Anticipation, first touch, technique, pace, balance, agility. We have 100 million to spend. Nice. Wage budget. De Gea's good. Wan-Bissaka's good. Shaw's good. Maguire's good. Pogba's book. Rashford and Shaw work well together, apparently. Lindelof and Bailly apparently work well together. And there's some good youth players. We're bad at crossing, bad at finishing, bad at heading, long shots, marking, off the ball, vision, communication, throwing, corners, long throws. Goalkeepers rush out too much. Not good at free kicks, not good at jumping, not good at leadership, not good at bravery, not composed, and not a great deal of depth. Ouch. Alright, so some loan offers coming in. So we've got Coventry trying to take James Garner. Okay, he's decent. He's already 2 stars. And he's got 3-star potential. Oh, I don't even get to decide because we have a loan manager that decides for me whether to accept loans. So, yep, that's been accepted. Swansea have offered to loan Brandon Williams, who has very much impressed me at left back, and he's pretty good on this game as well. 2-star current, 3-star potential. That's also been taken out of my hands to accept. Oh, but this one I get to choose. So Wolves are trying to take Marcos Rojo on loan. Now I need to think about this. So 90% of his wages, that much I like. They want an optional future fee of 9.5 million. His value's 20.5 million, so I'm going to be ridiculous and say I want 51 million. Let's see what they come back with. 17.5 million, and they won't go up any further than that. Well, if he's valued at 20.5 million, I'm not letting him go for less. So I'm going to turn down this offer from Wolves. Okay, already getting started in the transfer window. There's the update on Bailly and Osimhen. Move Connor Stanley from the under 23s to the under 18s. Okay. Okay, introducing myself to the squad. So the team leaders in this game, Pogba, De Gea and Rashford. That's interesting. Okay, not quite sure that's true. Pogba and De Gea, yeah. Rashford, well, not sure I'd call him a team leader. especially not ahead of the likes of Young and Mata. Young, Mata, Lingard, Jones, Matic, Romero, Maguire and Martial on the next tier down. McTominay is a bit low. I feel like he should be maybe a tier up in the leader list. Okay. Let's tell them we can qualify for the Champions League. And everyone agrees. Nice. Here's the code of conduct. Everyone's happy except Twanzebe, who thinks the code of conduct is more strict than the players are expecting. All you have to do, Axel, is not get sent off and not miss training. I don't think it's that hard. Okay. Just have to deal with that. Yeah. Let me fix all of my preferences. Stuff. I wish you only had to do this once. Okay, there we go. Okay, press conference. What are my thoughts on taking a Man United job? Oh, this dude's got a headband. Josh Taylor from 90min.com. I'm very excited. This is a great club and I can't wait to get stuck in. As a big fan of the club, surely this must be a dream come true. Yep, certainly is. I'm young, big deal. Not yet. Will you be looking towards the likes of Victor Lindelof as the focal point of this team now? Now, if this was real life, I'd probably hesitate to answer that, but in this game, he's 3.5 stars and with 4-star potential. So in this game, I have to treat him like he is in the game, which he's a very good player. So he's a tremendous player and he'll be integral to our chances of success. Okay, Josh, calm down. I've just joined a day ago and you want me to make decisions on my staff. Will Paul Pogba remain your captain? Well, I just made him captain, so I'd like to think so. Is there any particular area of the squad I'm looking to strengthen? I'm not sure at the moment. I have no feeling either way. Gosh, these journalists are annoying. Alright, let's play against the youngsters. Okay, so Wan-Bissaka and Fred are still on holiday. So we don't have them. Bailly and Fosu Mensah are injured, but everyone else I believe is fair game. Yeah, let's go with Mike Phelan squad. So our first ever lineup as Manchester United boss will be David De Gea in goal, with Young, Lindelof, Maguire and Shaw at the back, Lingard, McTominay, Pogba and Rashford across the midfield, with Mata playing behind Martial, and Romero, Twanzebe, Pereira, Greenwood, Jones, Matic, James, Dalot, Rojo and Grant on the bench. It'll be interesting to see what kind of players we can pick up with the 100 mil budget we've been given as well. So the under 23s have got Kovar in goal, Laird, Mengi, Bager and Williams at the back. Chong, Traore, Garner and Gomez in midfield, with Levitt playing behind Mella. Ralston, Devine, Alanga, Ramazani, McCann, Bernard, McGee, Galbraith, Puigmal and Carney on the bench. Alright. The United save in this game is always the one where I feel the most pressure, because Premier League is a very competitive league. So you can win or lose to pretty much anyone, especially with the way Man United's team is right now. We'll see. Maybe they'll be better in the game than they are in real life, like Lindelof's star rating would suggest. Okay, short passing play. Okay, Koval with a goal kick for the youngsters. Garner's able to head it down to Beiger. Long ball goes straight to Ashley Young's feet. Here's McTominay to Lingard. Young down the line for Mata. Inside to Jesse Lingard. Mata has it again. Back to Lingard. Lingard gets in the box, has a chance, but puts it over the bar. Okay, Rashford has taken a knock and is indicating when he wants to come off. There's no need to risk him in a friendly against the youngsters. So we'll bring Rashford, not Mashford, off, and we'll bring on Andreas Pereira at left mid. Alright, we've got a corner halfway through the half. It will be Andreas Pereira. Lindelof with a header, and there it is. Victor Lindelof, after I praised him in the press conference, comes in and scores our first goal of the season off a Pereira corner. And United take the lead. Good start. Well, that was the first shot on target of the game, so I don't know if I should be thrilled, but you know, we're in front. That's always a good thing. I guess you don't really want to smash your youngsters because they're your future and you kind of want them to be good as well. Pereira with another corner. This one's going back post. McTominay now with a header just over the bar. Nearly hit the top corner there. Guessing they've upgraded McTominay hugely from FM19, where he wasn't really a very good player. Two minutes added on then. And maybe one last chance with 30 seconds left of the half. Koval with the goal kick. Chong heads it back to Laird. Here's Mengi. Goes long, straight to Maguire though. Here's Pereira. Brings it forward. Does well to get past his man and finds Martial, who's had a quiet half. Here's Shaw. Shaw still holding on to the ball. Inside for Mata. Martial shoots first time. It's straight at Kovar, and that will be half time. So a good number of touches of the ball in the penalty area, but struggled for possession in the opponent's half, and have hardly conceded any free kicks. In fact, we haven't conceded one free kick in this match. Okay, we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. That's a bit harsh, Mike. We're playing our youngsters here. We're not trying to crush their confidence. Although maybe that's what he wants to do. Who knows? Yeah, that half went by pretty quickly. There weren't too many chances. Three changes for the youngsters. Devine, Puigmal and McCann replace Williams, Traore and Chong. Not been a great game for Brandon Williams. He'll finish on a 5.9 rating. But, you know, we won't judge him too harshly. So Bernard and McGee on for Baiga and Garner now. Phelan telling the team to push forward. Galbraith now on for Levitt. Okay, we've got a throw. Young to take. Lingard will get there. Plays it down the line. Finds Martial. Martial, not much support. Gets to the byline and goes for it from a tight angle. But it hits the side netting. Bit concerning that there wasn't any support there, but we move on. Woolston and Ramazani on for Kovar and Mella. Elanga now on for Gomez. Free kick now for the youngsters. Devine to Elanga. Back to Bernard. He goes long. Lindelof will comfortably head it back to De Gea, or at least it looked that way. Alright, De Gea will take his time. Finds Maguire. Good chest. Finds Pereira. Shaw coming on the overlap if he wants him, and finds him. Back to Pereira now. Here's Pogba, and Pogba goes for goal. Tipped over by the sub-goalkeeper Woolston, and we have another corner. Let's see if Pereira can get another assist. Nope, straight at the goalkeeper. So we've been dominant in shots, 23 and 5 on target, as McGee gets a yellow card. Mata now swings in a free kick. Lindelof is up again, and this time it's just wide. If only he was that good in the air in real life. But yeah, dominant in shots, but just for one goal to show for it by our centre-back. So it looks like the attack will need to get a bit more finely tuned before we start the season. I mean, we don't really have that many pre-season games as well. I think after this we only have 3 pre-season games. Okay, full time, and that will be a 1-0 win for us. Victor Lindelof's header from Pereira's corner is enough to get him the Man of the Match award. Maguire was our worst player. 6.4 is pretty low considering we kept a clean sheet. I'm not sure what happened there. Mike Phelan actually far from pleased with what he saw. So he's a very demanding guy, which I think I like. Okay. Scouting introduction. Yeah, we don't need to do that. We got an offer from Bolton to take Williams as well, which has been accepted by our loan manager. Forest Green loan offer for Dylan Levitt. How good is this guy? Okay, 2-star with 3.5 potential. That's pretty damn nice. Okay, that's been accepted as well. Backroom advice. Goalkeeping coach Hugo Oliveira from Everton. Paolo Galdino as a fitness coach. Alan Fettis as a goalkeeping coach. Director of football Sandro Orlandelli. Piotr Sadowski and Philip Giles who's at Brentford. Let's give Carrick, Fortune and Wolf some coaching courses. Alright, Tony Whelan for coach, Neil Ryan and John Cook. Scout Rod Roddick from Southampton. Data analyst Sam Hall. Another scout David Mills from Leicester. Sports scientist Aaron Cousins, Simon Evans and Lee Lawal. Nice. Let's take a quick look at the fixtures. So we've got Birmingham and Ipswich away. That's going to be what we do in this episode, and then we'll start the season in the next one. Okay, some interesting rumours here. Man United takeover rumours not to be believed. That could be interesting to keep an eye on. Okay. Alright, we've got an injury to Matic, who has blisters. Out for 4 to 5 days. I mean, I've had blisters before and played a couple of days later. But that's fine. He's not going to miss any matches, so... should probably check how good Matic is in this game. Wonder if they've downgraded him. It's 3 stars, so he's still pretty good. Okay, let's look at scouting meeting. So we've got some recommendations. We've got Evander from Michelin, who looks pretty good. 2.5 current, 3.5 potential, relatively cheap. Midfielder. Does it say where in midfield? That'd be good to know. Well, pretty much anywhere in midfield, it seems. Fair enough. Got Noah Okafor from Basel. Just gonna inquire for all of these, I think. Donny van der Beek from Ajax would be a very good player. Zinho van Huisten from Standard. Ikoma Lois Openda of Club Rouge. We've got Donnarumma. I don't know, I'm not too sure about that because we have De Gea already, but we'll see how much they want for him. Filip Benkovic of Leicester. Interesting. I think he's hardly played for them this season. Ezekiel Barco of Atlanta United. Even MLS players are good enough for us these days. Leno from Arsenal. Yeah, let's try it. Don't think we'll get him though. Lucas Digne from Everton would be an upgrade to left back for sure. Rainier from Flamengo, is that? Yeah. Jerome Onguene from Salzburg. Again, some pretty high potential in some of these players. Sandro Tonali of Brescia. Got James Rodriguez from Real Madrid. 4 stars. Damn. That would be nice. Dwight McNeil from Burnley. It's pretty expensive. I hope they don't ask for that much for him. Lewis Ferguson from Aberdeen. Be good to have the Scottish Ferguson hanging around United again. Davinson Sanchez from Spurs. Got Neves from Wolves. Brijan Ibrahimi from Torino. Ooh, approach to sign. Require compensation 600k. Well, that sounds very cheap. He's a striker, 17 years old. We do need some strikers. Good at going past his man, he's ambitious, good at heading. Plays in a couple of positions. Would probably fail to gain a work permit. Not good at teamwork, need to learn the language, fairly selfish. I mean, for 600k it's a pretty low risk, right? Like, he's only aiming to be a fringe player by 2021 to 2022. So let's go for it. Only 2k a week. Okay. We got Wilka Fariñez from Millonarios. Young goalkeeper. James Maddison from Leicester. I would like to have him very much. In real life as well. Max Meyer from Palace. He's really good in this game. I don't hear much from him in real life, but 3-star current, 4-star potential. It's pretty nice. Vinicius Jr. be pretty damn good as well. Romario Barro from Porto. Filip Kaloch from Banik Ostrava. Agent suggesting players. Okay, we'll start scouting them. Eva Benega. Douglas Costa says keep scouting. Sure. Alexei Tatayev. Branislav Ivanovic. This guy's still good enough for us. He's at Zenit now. He's 35. I mean, he'd be cheap. Got Jan Vertonghen. Very much doubt we'll get him, but we'll try. Tolisso, pretty good, but expensive. Alright, cool. The club don't think I should offer Lee Grant a new contract. The best third choice goalkeeper in the Premier League. And upon hearing about that, he's gone and pulled some abs and he's out for 10 to 13 days while lifting weights. Oh, Grant. Truly one of the best players United have ever signed. Okay, so someone's leaked that we've offered for Ibrahimi. Minor interest from Gazano, who won him on loan. Maybe he's not that good, I don't know. Okay, Ivanovic. Only 1.1 million. Like, that's easy. Like, fine. 1.1 million pound for some cheap backup. Some Premier League experience as well. Right back, centre back, and even left back. Alright. Plus Chelsea fans will start hating him for it. Expectations. Ivanovic expects to be considered an important player. Well, important is a very subjective term. He wants to play as a centre-back. And he wants to be the vice-captain. Those are pretty strong demands. Okay, he's driven, he's brave, Works hard, plenty of experience, likely to get his work permit, versatile, speaks English but has bad technique, and might not fit in. Alright, let's go for it. Hopefully Harry won't be too upset. It's weird, he wants a bonus for winning the FA Cup specifically. So I'm guessing we play him in the FA Cup if that's what he wants. Okay, Philip Giles will be our new director of football, stealing him from Brentford, which is the only job he's actually ever had in football. Okay, let's ask him to recommend a signing. I'm delighted to work with him, as always, that's why I hired him. Oh, this guy's from Wolves. Oh, okay, he's on loan at Michelin. Wait, what? Oh, Wolves is Michelin's nickname too. Tottenham wants 64 mil for Vertonghen. Might just be worth it. He is 4 stars. Alright, let's go for it. Wolves want 166 million for Neves. Okay, that is definitely not happening. Martial has pulled a calf muscle and is out for 2 to 3 weeks. Brilliant. So we still might see him in this episode. Okay, the Man United board do not want to pay 64 mil for Vertonghen. They only want to pay 48 mil. Alright, fine. Okay, new goalkeeping coach, Hugo Oliveira. He's been a goalkeeping coach a lot of places, Watford and Hull as well as Everton. Can ask him to recommend a signing. No Leno, no Barco. Everton want 82 million for Luca Dean. Again, he'd be a big upgrade at left back. I'm gonna risk it. On Gwene, 28 million, 30% from next sale. Rodriguez, 92 million. Unavailable until 19th of July. That's fine. I guess if we get either Rodriguez or Digne, that would be nice. Vinicius, 103 million. What's this? Fee matches or exceeds clause fee. Well, I'm not paying 103 million for Vinicius. Okay, scouts quick to give me some more names. We've got Benjamin Bourigeaud, Geronimo Rulli. Oh, can't offer for him. Emre Can, would be a very good signing. Leon Bailey at Leverkusen. Mascherano from HB China Fortune. That'll be one hell of a plot twist if we got him. Got Mandzukic from Juve, or Zebre as they're called in this game. Damn it, Juventus, with your refusal to license anyone. Moutinho, hopefully they don't ask as much as they did for Neves. Sion Spence on loan from Cardiff. So I guess Cardiff. Piotr Zielinski from Napoli. That'll be pretty good as well. Semedo from Barca. Vertonghen again. I guess we could try again. Sula from Bayern. That'll be nice. Romagnoli from AC Milan would also be very good. Matuidi from Juve. And Asensio from Real. Okay. The board just don't want me to do anything, basically. Is there any transfers that they have allowed to go through? No, apart from Ivanovic, yeah. Pretty much only Branislav Ivanovic. And that young striker. I wonder if it mentions if a board okay. They don't blame the board, they're gonna blame me instead. Okay, no Donnarumma, no Tatayev. Wow. Is this how United train? No good performances worth noting in training this week. I don't think that's ever happened to me in this game. Meanwhile, Rashford on a 5.8, Shaw and Dalot on a 5.9. Very disappointing. 139 million for Dwight McNeil. No thank you. Okay, Tonali, 60 million. Who's this guy? 19 years old. Be the second best player in his position at the club. Let's try it. Max Meyer, 48.5. Yep. Ed Woodward just doesn't want me to spend any money. So yeah, this is all new. Like, the board has never tried to stop me from making transfers before. Okay, Portsmouth offer to loan Brandon Williams has been accepted. Tolisso, 160 million, no way. 57 million for Van der Beek. That sounds reasonable. 20% profit from next sale, but they don't want me to do that. Van Huyston, 49.5. Again, that seems on the expensive side. Try it. Madison, 86 million. 20% on next sale. Benkovic, 42.5. And we will not be getting any of them. Okay, nothing else new. Tweedy, 49 million. Okay, that, come on. That's reasonable for someone as good as Blaise Matuidi. Nope. Okay, fine. We're not paying 171 million for Bailey. I mean, it's frustrating. Very frustrating. Is this how it goes in real life? You offer for someone and then everyone was like, nah, I don't want to pay any money. Right, 40.5 million for Moutinho. No. 16 million for Benjamin Bourigeaud. Oh, you're gonna let me have that one, are you? 2.5 current, 3-star potential. He could be a good backup player. Resolute, direct free kicks, versatile, gives his all. Could be a high agent fee, needs to learn the language, not good at heading, and might be hard to fit in. Still, pretty good. Asensio, you want me to pay 130 million for someone who's going to be injured for the whole season? No. Not paying that much for Sula. 6 million for Mascherano and a friendly arranged. 3 stars. Perfectionist. Good at marking. Well, good at concentration. Reliable player, doesn't let opponents get past him. International experience. Speaks for language. Plays in a couple of positions, but not good at heading. Okay. 6 million's pretty cheap, since they're not going to let me get anyone else. Okay, Benjamin Bourigeaud. He's happy with being a fringe player. Okay, that all seems reasonable enough. Might be signing good old Benji. Okay, what about Mascherano? Okay, he wants to be an important player. Fine. He wants quite a bit of money. But just to spite the Liverpool fans, gonna go for it. Right, Barcelona wants 64 million for Semedo. Will the board let me have it? No. Okay. Everton offer for Rojo on loan. Okay, the wages is good. They'll pay all the wages. Optional future fee of 12.25 million. Again, that's way too small. Let's say 51. And they won't go above 17.5. Okay, Zielinski, 56 mil. Is that his, Oh, he's got it all as his minimum pre-release clause, so they have to accept this, basically. Okay. And the board's actually happy with that. Zielinski, 3.5-star current, 4-star potential. In a position we desperately need good players in midfield. Can play on the left as well. Yeah, that'll be a good signing. Emre Can, 43 million. Again, that's a release clause. That would be really good. He's 4-star, so that would be... We have a pretty strong midfield after that. And again, another ex-Liverpool player. And even though he represents Germany, it would be cool to have a Turkish player wearing the Man United shirt. Okay, Zielinski, what's up? You want to be a star player? You know what, you're good enough to be a star player, apparently. Oh, he's one of those agents that wants me to suggest an offer. You know what, that's what my director of football's for. 5 years, 100k a week. Yeah, you know, that seems okay. They want a bit more. Well, for a star player, I guess 135 a week isn't too bad. And same for Emre Can. Oh, damn. He wants a lot of promises. He wants a big pay rise. He wants to be vice captain. Oh, no. What happens when you sign 2 players who want to be vice captain? He wants us to win a trophy next season. Okay. He wants to wear the number 23 shirt, which Luke Shaw is currently wearing. He wants us to improve our coaching team. Why do you care about that? And he wants us to sign more midfielders. Well, that's what we're signing you for, mate. That's what most of our money is going towards. But okay. And I don't think we have enough money to pay it. Yeah. Alright, we'll settle for Zielinski then. Okay. What other news do we have? I guess Berejud and Zielinski should kind of be enough for midfield. And Mascherano as well. I wonder if they'll let us have the Tongan this time. No. Mandzukic, 23.5. We may have enough. Let's give it a go. Okay. They don't want to do that. Okay, we've got more homegrown players. So Dermot Mee, not a very good player. Caelan Gallagher Allison, not a very good player. Ieston Hughes, yeah, he's pretty good. Owen Dodgson, not very good. Will Fish, yeah, could maybe sell him in the future. Charlie Wellens, pretty good. Charlie Savage, not very good. Zidane Iqbal. We've got Zidane, but he's not a very good player. And Deji Satona, not a very good player. Okay, don't need any more inductions. Okay, finally into July. We're still quite a way away from a Birmingham match. I guess transfer business is kind of holding everything up. Alright, Douglas Costa looking very good. Let's see how much it would take to get him. Oh, that's it. Well, now our general scouting meeting. Emmanuel Mamana from Zenit, who I think we're already getting Ivanovic from. Luka Meisel, who is on loan from Salzburg, playing for SKN St. Polten. Seems pretty cheap. Miguel Cardoso from Dynamo Moscow. Alexei Miranchuk from Lokomotiv Moscow. Javi Martinez from Bayern. Probably a bit overdoing it in terms of midfielders at this point. Mario Götze from Dortmund. World Cup winner there. Serge Gnabry would be a very good winger. Filip Kubala on loan from Slovako at Trinec. If we can get him for less than $1 million. Zvonimir Salija, who's on loan from Slaven Belupo at CSKA Moscow. It's a bit of a weird one. No, we can't offer for him. And Joris Nagnon on loan from Sevilla at Rennes. Got Pavel Kaderabek for Hoffenheim. That'd be pretty good. Denis Hadzikadinic from Rostov. might be okay for backup. Okay, there's our training schedule. It's July stuff. Okay, work permit application for Brijan Ibrahimi. So it looks like he'll be joining. Zielinski. I mean, we've already offered for him. So good job. Oh, we've got an offer coming in for Nemanja Matic from Guangzhou in China. 5.5 million with 1.5 million in installments, so basically 7 million. Well, he's valued at 14, so I'm gonna want a bit more than that. $24.25. Okay, they're not budging very far. I'm standing firm here. Yeah, it's the same amount. Ooh, okay. So 7,850,000 plus 1.6 million after 50 league games. I mean, you want me to contribute to his wages, so I want a big upfront fee, mate. What if he doesn't get to 50 games? Okay, so the most fair offering is basically 8.5 plus 1.7 after 50 league games. That's nowhere near what I want, so I'm going to reject that. Okay, Celta Vigo want Rojo on loan, but they're not willing to pay his wages. I want 50% of his wages. They refuse to pay any wages, so turn that down. Training camp squad for our matches against Birmingham and Ipswich. Let's auto pick that. So we've got De Gea, Romero, Grant and Kovar as our goalkeepers. Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Twanzebe, Shaw, Jones, Young, Rojo, Dalot, Williams, Laird and Ercolani as our defenders. Pogba, Rashford, James, Lingard, McTominay, Pereira, Mata, Fred, Matic, Chong, Gomez, Garner, Levitt, Mejbri, Elanga and Mejia as our midfielders, with Marshall, Greenwood and Hugoworth as our forwards. Damn, that is a thin front line. Okay, Matic is frustrated at not being able to pursue a move to Guangzhou. Okay, let's talk to him. The finances weren't right on the deal they were offering. I'll let you go if they come back with a more reasonable bid. You're going to need to discuss how much you want from me first. I don't want to miss out on a move by haggling over the fee. Let's go 24.5. I'll be willing to accept any offers if they meet this valuation. It's perfectly fair and reflects your importance to us. That's way too high and you know it. Nobody will be willing to pay that much. Try again. Excuse me? I think I decide how much you're worth to me, mate. Make me a fair offer or we're going to have to leave it. This is my final offer. Well, no need to be such a crybaby. That you're valued at 14 million and you're expecting me to give you up for less. It's not fair, mate. It's not fair. Not happy with Matic over that one. What's happening with the work permit? Decision made on 3rd of July. Milik joins Liverpool. Looks like we might... Oh. Mascherano's contract due to expire in 6 months' time. We could have got him for free, damn it. Reason for recommendation, injury concerns. None. Unimpressive form. Okay, so we won't offer buy a new contract for now because of injury concerns. I mean, we can try and offer... Oh! Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't really want to mess with that. Yeah, give me the default ones. So we can trigger Matic's contract extension just to make him mad. He's gonna be a crybaby. Ashley Young. Yeah, let's give him a new contract. If we can afford to, which it doesn't look like we can. Well, that's not good. Fosu Mensah, no, because of injury concerns. Mitchell also injury concerns. Grant, I don't think is good enough anymore. Chong, we should definitely go for. Wants to be a squad player in a couple of seasons' time, but again, does not look like. Yeah, that's not. It's probably not going to happen. Okay, Gomez. Let's try and keep. Yeah, that's not going to go too well, is it? Borthwick Jackson doesn't look like he's ever going to be good enough. Ethan Hamilton, we can trigger an extension. That's good. Same, okay, Kieran O'Hara, we can offer playing time, emergency backup. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah. Tanner, Barlow, Erkalani, Ramazani, Traore, Galbraith, Worston, Puigmal, Mella, Bernard, McGee, Wojciech, Taylor and Carney all don't look good enough. Okay, go for the staff contract now. Okay, Avra has just joined, so he doesn't want to sign a new contract. That's something I've gotten used to over my saves so far. A bit of negotiating there, but we're all good. So close. Just a couple more. Okay, youth contracts. Okay, so Anthony Elanga and Charlie McCann have already been offered new contracts, which is good, whereas Stanley, Helm, Denham, Haygarth, Hockenhall and poor old Harvey Neville are looking very likely to leave. Bailly's work permit is due to expire when his contract is up. Are you confident of securing a new one to go alongside a new deal for him? I don't see why not. Our research indicates that it would be relatively unlikely that he'd get an extension for what it's worth. We'll make sure we do all the research before making a decision. What a silly line of questioning. Chicharito joins Bournemouth on loan. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Will we sign anyone before? Oh yeah, I forgot. We still have Chris Smalling and Alexis Sanchez, who are currently out on loan. Kieran O'Hara's at Burton, Joel Pereira's at Hearts, and they're all happy. So is Aidan Barlow at Tromsø. However, Hamilton's not happy at Southend. Tanner and Foytasek are not happy at Morecambe and Stalybridge. Henderson's happy at Sheffield United, and Borthwick Jackson's unhappy at Tranmere. Okay. 8 days to 2 weeks still for Marshall. Philip Kubala, 2.2 million, 40% of next sale and a friendly. I mean, if we're not going to be able to get anyone else, it's fine. Douglas Costa for 59 million. That sounds good. I don't know if we'll go through with it, but that sounds very good. Okay, Kubala. Future prospect. Nice. Alright, we still can't afford players. Yeah. Never mind. We'll see what Douglas Costa wants. He wants to be vice captain. Why does everyone want to be vice captain? Why do people think they can just walk into clubs and be given leadership roles? Okay, he wants a big pay rise, he wants to win a trophy next year, he wants better coaches, better midfielders, he wants to learn English, and he wants the number 11. But what can we give him? Not too much. 65 million for Javi Martinez. I have a feel like the board won't let us go take that one. Yeah. How about 56 million for Götze? Nope. Okay. Who's this guy? Hadzikadinic, centre back from Rostov. 2.9 million. 30% of the next sale. Doesn't seem too bad. He wants to be a youngster, but we can't pay you. Okay, so Matic has been forced to extend his contract. And so is Ethan Hamilton. But Matic will be very angry at me now. But that's what happens when you go against the manager, you know. Considering how much we paid for Matic, I don't think I'm asking for an unreasonable amount of money. 19.75 million for Kaderabek, who is injured until the end of October. But he is a good fullback, can play as a winger. So, gonna try it. Okay. Salzburg wants 7.75 for Luka Meisel. Try that. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Regular starter. Meisel offer accepted. He wants to be a breakthrough prospect. Yeah. Don't even know why I'm bothering. I'm just hoping maybe a glitch in the game means he accepts £170 a week. But I find it very unlikely. Okay, and there's one transfer that is going to be locked in. That is Benjamin Burijod coming in from Rennes for £16.5 million. He should be a nice backup player. 2.5 current 3-star potential. Add him to training camp. Make him learn English. Squad registration. Okay. Who have we got so far? Got De Gea, Grant, Romero, Jones, Lindelof, Maguire, Twanzebe, Rojo, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, Young, Fred, Matic, McTominay, and now Burijod, Pogba, James, Lingard, Pereira, Mata, and Martial and Rashford all registered. Bearing in mind, under 21s don't have to be registered. What squad number do we give him? 30. Sure. Fans are very disappointed about signing him. Feel the club paid over the odds to get him. Wow, harsh. Alright, Pogba, can you welcome our boy? Yeah. Several players feel you should let Nemanja Matic leave the club. Rojo, Fosu Mensah and Dalla are particularly unhappy. However, Romero, Shaw, Young, Pogba, Fred, Martial, Jones and Lingard are actually backing me on this one. Okay. And being out of order, not letting the man you leave, standing in the way of his dream move isn't going to win you any friends. Excuse me, Marcos? I'm out of order for not expecting someone to fulfill the terms of their contract. And I don't think his dream move is China. I'm confident I have the backing of the vast majority of the squad, so concentrate on your football instead. Yeah, that's true. You got a lot of the lads behind you, and we don't want to split dressing room. Let's drop it. Yeah, that's right. Back down. Think about that the next time you stick up for your players. Can't afford. Ooh, what happened there? Can't afford Serge Gnabry. 35.5 million for Nagnon. Okay, never mind. He's a Man United player and is going to stay that way, as little drama as possible. Okay, more scout reports. We've got Christian Frydek, who's at Hradec Kralove on loan from Sparta Prague. Gabriel Barbosa, who's on loan from Inter at Flamengo. We need to scout him. John Yeboah, on loan from Wolfsburg at VVV Venlo. Eric Junior Dina Abimbe, on loan from Paris Saint-Germain at Le Havre. Baptiste Santa Maria of Angers. Alfie Mawson of Fulham. Wow, even he's good enough for us. Okay. Alban Lafont is at Nantes on loan from Fiorentina. We're not allowed to offer for him though. Armando Izzo of Torino. Andrea Bellotti of Torino, who linked with earlier. Kingsley Coman, he would be very nice. Andrei Kramaric of Hoffenheim. And that's it. Okay. Matic is happy, even though he wanted to leave. Wow. Okay, Miranchuk has a 7 million release clause. Cardoso 1.3 million. It's pretty cheap. What was his 2-star, 2.5? Still 1.3 million. He wants to be an important player in 2 seasons' time. But then we have this problem. Okay, Cardoso. Emergency backup. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly. Zenit want 11.25 million for Mamana, 20% of his next sale. He wants to be an important player. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's see what else is happening. Not too much. Oh wow. So Zielinski has turned us down to sign a new contract with Napoli. I was not expecting that. Definitely not expecting that. Okay, Brandon Williams will be playing next season at Swansea. I guess good for him. And James Garner will be heading out to Coventry. And Javier Mascherano is set to sign for £6 million. I guess that's a good thing now that Zielinski has rejected us. Wait. Alright, we signed Burejo, didn't we? I was wondering why our transfer budget had dropped. That's fine. Welcome to Manchester United, Javier Mascherano. Wow, he's actually even 3.5 stars. Fan reaction B-. Pleased to sign a player of his caliber importance, pleased with his character and influence. Okay, add him to the training camp. Now we've added another couple of players to the squad. I think Mascherano should have been added in, and Dimitri Mitchell has been registered as well. Squad number. What number did he get? If I can find him. Oh, there you go, number 12. Ask him to welcome. Yep, good, thank you, Sergio. Ibrahimi's work permit has been rejected. Okay, so Albania don't have a high enough world ranking for Brijan Ibrahimi to sign. I guess we might as well appeal. It was a relatively cheap risk. Bayern want 147 million for Coman. Hell no. £13.5 million for Santa Maria, who is another midfielder, but one that's a little bit younger. Didn't even check Mascherano's proper report. Yeah, we went through this. It's the same as before, but still 3.5 star. He's our best defensive midfielder, so that could be a good signing. Okay, Santa Maria's happy being a fringe player. Oh, we can actually afford to pay him now. Lovely. So Baptiste Santa Maria could be our next signing. Torino want 47 million for Belotti, which we can afford. I think that would be a pretty good deal. The board disagree. Okay. 38.5 million for Alfie Mawson and a friendly. I mean, this is not going to go through, so yeah. No Frydek. Okay, Dylan Levitt going on loan to Forest Green. Anthony Elanga signs a contract, that's good. Kramaric 54 million. I have a feeling that will not go through because he's injured until November as well. 30 million for Itzo. That might be a good deal. Armando Itzo would be our best centre back for 30 million. It's definitely one I think the board will agree with. Nope, not even. Okay, Kramaric. Itzo not coming then. Fair enough. Carrick delighted to be able to welcome Mascherano and Burijo. Okay. So it looks like no work permit will be happening for Ibrahimi. 600,000. Yeah, that's fine. Brian Ibrahimi. He's got good potential, so we could try and sell him on at the least. 1.5 current, 3-star potential. Add to training camp squad, send on language course. Pleased to sign a player of this caliber, confident he'll get a work permit after a loan spell and provide value for money. See? And we get De Gea to welcome him. Cool. Alright, Sky Sports giving me another question. Brian Ibrahimi arrives without a work permit. Are you confident of securing one soon, or will alternative arrangements be made? I can't say for sure. We'll make sure we'll do all the research. Damn, stop pressing me, man. And an injury for Rashford. 4 to 6 days out with a pulled groin, making him a major doubt for the Birmingham game. Some more scout reports. How much money do you have? 74 mil. Okay, we got Benega from Sevilla. Oh, just that. Oh, now the general meeting. We've got Ismaili from Shakhtar. Stepanenko from Shakhtar. Kovalenko from Shakhtar. I wonder where our scouts have been going. Marquinhos Cipriano from Shakhtar. Baumann from Hoffenheim. Vogt from Hoffenheim. Duda from Hertha Berlin. Selke from Hertha Berlin. Vitolo from Atletico. Ginter from Borussia Mönchengladbach. And Bomb from Uerdigan on loan from Werder Bremen. Evina, who's at Uerdigan on loan from Bayern. Amir Aduyev, who's at Montpellier. Sebastian Vassiliadis from Paderborn. Christian Fruchtel at Bayern. Michal Sacek at Sparta Prague. And Thiago Silva from PSG, who my scout thinks we can get for between 4.9 and 7 mil. Well, if that is available, then I'll definitely take that. Okay, first team players as a friendly match are under 23s taking on Liverpool under 23s. Until match fit, 90 minutes per match. So yeah, quite a few first team players have been made available for that one. Okay, all of our staff members are signing contracts. Charlie McCann as well. Scott McTominay training report. Okay, his determination's gone down a bit, but his corners, passing and strength have gone up. Okay, I'll take that. His determination is still very high. Cardos, yep. Injury for Lindelof, 3 or 4 weeks out with sprained ankle ligaments. Yeah, he might just make it for the start of the season, but that's not a good injury to have. $19 million for Bauman. Board are happy with that. 39.5 for Stepanenko. No. 10.5 for Kovalenko. And 20% of the next sale. That sounds like a good deal. Banega, 17.25 million, and that's his release clause. That sounds good. We are getting a lot of midfielders. Okay, let's cancel that one then. Backup goalkeeper. Okay. Looks like we might be signing Oliver Bauman. Kovalenko, happy to be a fringe player for now, wants to be a starter in a couple of years. Okay, let's offer him that. Banega as well. Alright, he wants to be an important player. He wants to be vice captain, like everyone. He wants a big pay rise. He wants to win a trophy next year. He wants to play specifically as a centre midfielder with the role of advanced playmaker. He wants to learn English, wants better midfielders. Okay, we've reached our limit in terms of promised wages. I wasn't too keen on giving him everything he wanted anyway. $73 million for Vitolo. Yeah, that will go through, but $36 million for Ismaili, who might not get a work permit. The board will block it anyway, so oops. Didn't want to do that. Okay, training week in review. So McTominay's been doing well, as have Mata and Pereira. Let's praise Scotty. Matic has been doing poorly. Not a surprise given his recent antics. Pogba and Shaw also not doing that well. Selke, 15.5 million. And that's a release clause. That sounds good. He wants to be a squad player, but we can't afford him. There's a shock. $32 million for Duda. Okay. United board ain't having that. Okay, a lot of accepting. Ivanovic, work permit. Okay, we have to wait for him, but he has agreed to join us, which is pretty good. And I think Ivanovic should get a work permit given he has 105 caps for Serbia. And another confirmed signing coming in, Baptiste Santamaria from Angers for 13.5 million. I'm at least going to enjoy saying his name. 7.25 million for Sakchek. 27 million for Vogt. Okay. Okay. 2.5 current, 3-star potential. Fans don't like him. Ouch. We'll add him to the training camp squad. And language. I guess register him. Yep. And now we're at our limit of 25. Squad number 34. And we'll ask Pogba to welcome him. Wow, okay. Sakchek wants to be a starter in a couple of years. He expects to be loaned out. He wants a big pay rise. He wants to win a trophy next year, learn English, and he wants better midfielders. Yeah. That ain't gonna happen. See, okay. I feel like we can adjust our budget a bit. Nah. Keep it like that. Yeah, they're not gonna let us get him, are they? Damn, that would have been amazing, but we don't have the monies. Maybe if we can sell a player, we can clear up some wage space. But the squad should be alright. We've got a lot of midfielders in. So hopefully at least some of them do something. Liverpool signing Bernat. Interesting. We always sign a left back. Okay, United under 23s, v Liverpool under 23s. Basically us spamming out first team players, but let's have a look at the highlights. Okay, here's Chirivella for Liverpool. Cross is blocked, falls to Vandenberg. Here's Lerucci, turns and shoots, and David De Gea makes a great save at his near post. Now Mata to Pogba. He's tackled, it falls to Lingard. Greenwood's shot is blocked. James back to Greenwood. Greenwood puts it wide. Now Chirivella for Liverpool. To Hova. Elliott. Able to turn in the box. Goes for goal, but it's blocked. Now it's Hova again on the right. Oh, that's it. Twanzebe now for us. Finds James on the left. James cuts it across, and it's come off the defender Clayton and gone in for an own goal off of a Daniel James cross. And that's how we took the lead. Now McTominay's headed to Lingard. Lingard goes long, puts Greenwood through on goal. Chance for Greenwood, and he doesn't make a mistake, and it's 2-0. I mean, it feels like a bit overkill to do this against the Liverpool's youngsters, but you know. Mata now with a free kick just over the bar. A penalty now, Pogba to take, straight down the middle, keeper dives to his left, and it's 3-0. Now Young coming forward. Long ball finds Greenwood, first time pass to Andreas Pereira, and Pereira tucks it away, 4-0. I thought he may have been offside there, but nothing given. So own goal, Greenwood, Pogba and Pereira all scoring. Some more players. Maybe not you. You're a little too expensive. Okay, the total offer accepted. Somehow I know this. Yeah. Rennes have made an offer for Kovalenko as well, even though we were about to sign him. Okay, Carrick's happy that we've signed Santa Maria, nice. Okay, fair enough. Looks like this stream might run a bit over. I was planning to start my other one at 1 AM, but this one will probably go a bit over because transfer business takes a long time. Okay, so there is Oliver Baumann's transfer about to be completed. So a new backup goalkeeper for 20 million. Uh, 235k for this guy. Looks pretty good to me. C+, pleased to sign a player of his caliber, but we have too many keepers though. He is 3 stars though. And he's 29. So he'll be around for a few years yet. Where is he? Okay, we've put him in. And we've deregistered Dimitri Mitchell because we're probably not going to use him. And he's got number 19. And De Gea, please welcome our new signing. Lee Grant is upset because we signed a new goalkeeper. Dude, you weren't playing in the first team anyway. I mean, I want to let him down gently. I want you to earn your playing time. Well, okay, never mind. Okay, Vignato wants to be a squad player in a couple of years. Okay, looking okay. 17.25 for Belfodil. Okay, another injury as Diogo Dalot goes down with a hamstring strain. 3 or 4 weeks out. Again, may not make the start of the season. Okay, so Kovalenko has agreed to sign, I believe. It's only a work permit that we're waiting for now, which we should get. Van der Werf. Sounds worth it at 1.5. Can't afford Kondogbia anymore. $2 stars to 2.5. Alright. Can't afford Forsberg. What can we afford? 40 mil. Okay, Mitchell Weiser. Fair enough. Definitely can't afford Guedes. Dorsch 9 million, 30%. And a friendly. Delaney we can't afford. Can't afford. Ekpaguma maybe. Boetius maybe. Okay, that's not happening. Gaia, 80 million, no. 26 mil for Quadrado would be sick though. Okay, he wants to be an important player, but I imagine he has a lot of demands. Alright, I'm just about ready to finally play a match. Okay, how's the injuries going? Yeah, still a lot of people out. Squad general character has had a positive impact on McTominay. That is very good. Sure. Alright. PSV reject offer from United for a friendly on the 20th of July. And that's too bad. We definitely need some more practice. Scout the players. I can't be bothered to go. Ruben Diaz joined Man City as well. Lee Grant is back. His abs are now feeling better. Barbosa. Thank you for that. Alright, Quadrado has joined Lazio anyway. Oh, Bebe signs Dinamo Moscow, so we get 62k. I can't imagine that is going to make us sign a player. Ethan Laird signs a contract, that's good. Under 18s manager. So we've got Terry Boyle from Hull. Paul Adams, who doesn't want to leave. Svetoslav Todorov, I remember him. He used to be a striker for like Portsmouth, I think. Not the greatest in the world, but he had a memorable name. And Michel Rablat, scout from Everton. Okay, Torino signed Raphael for 5 mil. We get 152k of that. And Ivanovic has been granted a work permit, and that's another signing done. I guess it's too late for him to join the training camp. B minus, pleased to sign a player of his caliber and importance. Winning presence can only be a positive. Oh, nope, let's see. Okay, Lee Grant's been unregistered for Ivanovic. And he's been given number 25. Ashley Young, you can welcome him. Cool. Mike Magnan. Thomas Munier. Wow, that's cheap. Draxler. Fernandez. Sigurdsson, but not that one. Carraro. Kwan. Oh, Milinkovic-Savic. This is the guy, Vanya Milinkovic-Savic, who used to be at United, right? Yeah. Wonder whatever happened to this guy. Or maybe he's about to revive his career at United. Pavlenka, Ömer Toprak, interesting. Oh, not allowed to do that. Ludwig Augustinsson. There we go. Alright, let's play our second game of the day. Quinton, who should we be playing? So, the team. Romero in goal. We've got Young, Jones, Tuanzebe and Rojo at the back. Bourigeaud will make his debut on the right. Pereira and Pogba in the middle. James on the left. And Mejbri, the youngster, will be playing behind Rashford. With Grant, Baiga, Mejia, Hugoworth, Laird, Elanga, Chong, Maguire, Gomez, Emeran, Mengi and McCann on the bench. So a bunch of youngsters will get an opportunity. Birmingham have Camp in goal, Colin, Dean, Roberts and Pedersen at the back, Bella, Crowley, Gardner and Villalba in midfield, with Jimenez and Zhukiewicz up front. Ramos, Harding, Trever, Marabti, Gardner, Keita, Sturck, Boyd, Muntz, Montero, Medina, Grounds and Burke on the bench. Oh man. So this is United's first real match. So I guess it's James's debut as well. As well as Bourigeaud. Okay, Birmingham throw, Colin to take to Crowley. Plays it back towards Dean and Rashford nips in and takes it off him. Goes back to Tuanzebe. Here's Jones. Back to Romero, who goes long. Pogba brings it down. Lovely turn. Plays it to Rojo. Back to Tuanzebe. Finds James on the left and James bursts past his marker. James goes for the curler, or looked like it. Maybe not so much. Just wide in the end from James. Camp with the goal kick. Easy to bring down by Tuanzebe. Plays it to Rojo. It's James to Pogba. Back to Tuanzebe. First time long ball. Rashford able to bring it down. And he immediately finds Rojo. Rojo across to Pogba, who shoots first time and it hits the post. Colin to Dean, who clears. Unlucky there for Pogba. Birmingham corner now. It will be Villalba to take it. Tuanzebe clears and it's found Rashford, who's able to bring it down, turns and goes, and Rashford leading the counter attack on his own. No support. Eventually goes back to Pereira. Bourigeaud with his first touch that we've seen to find Young. Young's cross finds James at the back post, brings it down, pulls it back to Pogba, but his shot is blocked. The cut back to Pogba seems to be a recurring theme so far, as Tuanzebe makes a good tackle there to stop Birmingham from countering. Right, Zhukiewicz in the box for Birmingham, plays it back to Gardner. He gets it back from Villalba. Now here's Bella. Goes for goal. Rojo blocks it, it'll be a corner. Villalba to take. Crowley's header just wide. That's been Birmingham's best chance. Crowley unlucky not to score there. Actually, Birmingham have had more shots and have had more possession than us so far, which doesn't bode too well. Yellow card given to Rojo. Not too much of a surprise, even though it is a friendly. Birmingham throw, 10 minutes to half time. Pedersen to Jukiewicz. Back to Pedersen. Here is Roberts to Dean. Now Colin. Back to Dean. Dean goes long and finds Bella. Back to Colin. Dean again. Roberts. Forced back to his goalkeeper, Camp. Rashford will chase him down and Camp will have to clear it. Bourigeaud wins the header, but it's as far as Gardner. Now Colin. Colin finds Crowley, who finds Bella, cuts inside, gets the shot away and puts it wide. Bit worrying for chances Birmingham are getting here. Jones now with a free kick for us, plays it to Young. Back to Jones. Young again to Bourigeaud. And Jones clips it for Rashford. Roberts heads it away. It falls to Pereira. Plays it to Pogba, who shoots from long range, and what a goal by Paul Pogba from about 30 yards out. First time off the pass from Pereira, and he scores United's first official pre-season goal. Hopefully we'll have that Pogba for the whole season. Okay, throw to us. Rojo will take it, but Colin gets above James and finds Jimenez. And here's Jukiewicz to Villalba, who goes for goal, and Romero dived for it, but it goes just wide of a post. And yes, I agree, we should definitely close Villalba down a bit more after seeing that effort. Yellow card for Pedersen. Pereira with a free kick. He's gone for goal, but he's put it well wide. 1 minute till half time, and there it is. Pogba's goal, the only one so far. Bourigeaud winning back possession more than anyone else on the team. Jones impressive at breaking into the final third. Twanzebe losing the ball more than anyone on the team. Yeah, some changes for Birmingham. Harding, Keita and Craig Gardner coming on, as well as Marabti. Some players came off. Colin, Jimenez, Gary Gardner and Pedersen. Okay, here is Roberts. Chips it forward. Twanzebe heads it away, picked up by Villalba. And Gardner shoots from distance, but it's blocked by Pereira. Crowley has the loose ball. Here's Bella. Finds the cross. Marabti's flick is blocked. It falls to Villalba. And Fran Villalba equalises for Birmingham. That's not what we want to see. Not very good defending by us. And Birmingham, you have to say, they deserve the goal. And actually, Bourigeaud hasn't had a very good game, so I think we'll bring him off. And let's try this guy, Noam Emirat. Okay, Bella with a throw for Birmingham. Marabti, completely unmarked, heads it back to him. Could have easily turned, but he has it back from Bella and forces a great save by Romero. Where was the marking? Ashley Young eventually clears, but yeah, it was terrible marking. Villalba now with a free kick, and Romero again forced to make another save and gathers on the second attempt. It's all Birmingham at the moment. Don't know what's happening with the United players. Crowns and Sturck on for Roberts and Crowley. Keita now with a throw. Oh, it's loose, and Mejbri, who's been quiet so far, picks it up. Finds Young on the right. He's got bodies to aim at. He cuts it back to Pereira, and Pereira hits the side netting with the shot. Should have done a bit better with that, in my opinion. Young now will take a throw to Pereira, back to Young. Young's cross, Daniel James, it's blocked, and his second attempt is blocked again. Probably would have gone in as the goalkeeper had committed to his first shot, but we'll have the corner. Pereira to take. Grounds heads it away. Pereira again, but Villalba comes lunging in and wins the ball with a good tackle. I wanted to read out the changes, but turns out I've been denied. Keita with a throw. Jukiewicz does well to hold it up. Finds Montero, but he's lost out to Rashford. Now it's Emeran to Jones. Long ball cut out by Grounds. Here's Dean to Harding. Down the line for Traver. Harding, Sturck. Traver to Sturck. Pogba with a good tackle, and James can run down the left as we counter. James inside to Rashford, takes a touch, shoots with his left foot, but can't find the target. Good counter attack though, at least. And Birmingham now have a corner. It will be Gardner. Back post is Traver, who heads it wide. That was a decent chance for Birmingham. Now Pogba's a free kick right on the edge of the box. It comes off the wall and goes in. Not a goal we've deserved, but Paul Pogba with his second of the game. Off the wall, off the bar and in. It's as lucky as you'll get. But we'll take it. Birmingham with a throw as they look to respond. Traver to take. Gets it back from Harding. Can he get the cross in? Well, no he can't. That's the answer. It's a goal kick. Now Garner with a free kick. A good chance for Birmingham. Cross finds Traver in the 6-yard box, and he somehow heads it wide. We are getting away with it today. Medina now coming on for Dean for Birmingham. Another free kick for them. Harding with the cross. Montero's open, and Jefferson Montero gets Birmingham a deserved equaliser. We've been poor and we don't deserve to win. I can't really complain too much. Again, we switch off, and it's another set piece. Gardner plays it to Montero, who shoots. Young blocks it. It falls to Traver, and Romero makes an excellent save to keep us level. And yeah, it's been thanks to him that we're not losing. Now Gardner with the corner. Pogba clears. Comes out to Medina. His ground. Back to Keita. And that'll be that. Damn it, I hate it when try and click on the quick stop button, it doesn't work. So James is tired, so we'll bring him off. Okay, let's bring on Anthony Elanga and give another youngster a chance. We might as well. And looks like the match is going to end 2-2. Pogba gave us the lead twice. both long-range efforts, second one being rather lucky. Villalba and Montero equalising. Pogba gets the man of the match for his 2 goals. A very bad rating for Phil Jones, finishing on a 6.2. Yeah, Mike Phelan not happy, and the squad concurring. And let's hope we're a lot better than that when we take on Ipswich. An offer from Ibar to loan Rojo. They don't want to pay us any sort of money for him, so I don't see why we would take that. Alright, cool. Leipzig offer for Vignato. And yeah, that's transfer list Lee Grant, because he ain't good enough anymore. Sorry, buddy. Grantinho. Offer for Munier. Regular starter, big pay rise, learn English, win a trophy, wants to play right back. Yep, saw that coming. Pogba has been dropping hints about how appealing he finds the thought of playing in the Champions League, and he might be considering leaving the club. Oh dear. Let's talk to him. Damn, there's a lot of options. Definitely want to keep him. Okay. There's no teams interested in you, so there's no point talking about it. Okay, I've dodged that bullet for now. 47.5 million. We don't have that kind of dough. Okay, Sigurdsson. Okay, that's not going through. Marco Carraro. Breakthrough prospect. Okay, fair enough. Kwan. Drexler, no. Magnan, maybe. Yep, fair enough. I'm guessing same thing here. He wants to be first choice goalkeeper ahead of De Gea. Let's pretend we wanted to give him that. Yep. Okay, we play against under 23s against Linlithgow Rose. Okay, everyone who isn't fit, be fit. Real Betis want Rohan loan. They only want to pay 40%. Putting my foot down at 50. Nope. Okay. 28.5 mil. Sure. Okay. Cancel that. 19 for Alstinson. Okay, we've got a new under-18s manager, Terry Boyle. Used to play football. Tottenham, Crystal Palace, Cardiff, in Wales a bit. He's been a coach for the Wales national team, that's something. Lee Grant is upset. Wow. The way I see it is that Lee has to take this as an opportunity to step his game up and prove his worth. I pick players on merit and he has to show that he belongs. Guessing he won't like that too much. Yep. Oh well. Training, McTominay doing well. De Gea and Mata also doing well. Lee Grant doing bad because he wants to leave when he's crying like a baby. Rashford and Matic also bad. Okay, under 23s versus Linlithgow. Let's watch the highlights. Okay, Burijo to Laird. Laird gets into the box, clips in a cross, Gomez with a header, and the goalkeeper gets a hand to it but can't save it, and of all people to win a header, Angel Gomez gives us the lead. Burijo now with a good delivery from a free kick, and Harry Maguire heads it in to make it 2. This can't be a very good team. Santa Maria, who's playing in this one, Gomez, Rashford, gets it back from Matic, powers one in, and it basically goes through the goalkeeper, and it's 3-0 after 8 minutes. Burijo, Laird's cross, Whittaker heads it away as far as Rashford. Rashford curls one into the far corner. What a goal. His second, 4-0 after 10 minutes. Here's Maguire now with a long ball. Crane heads it away as far as Matic. To Gomez. Turns, goes for goal off the post this time for Gomez. Sheeran tackled by Burijo. Burijo's cross finds Rashford on the edge, takes a touch, goes for goal over the bar this time. Burijo with a free kick. Header by Santa Maria just wide. The new signings almost combining. Laird now on the right. Crosses it. Crane heads it away. Comes out to Burijo, and Gomez goes for goal wide of the post. So after 4 goals in the first 10 minutes, nothing else. Well, we didn't manage to get any other goals. But yeah, it was fun to watch. Rashford is accomplishing his new position but can still improve as a left mid. That's good to hear. Some more scouts. Oh, Jason Denier, I remember you. You were on loan at Galatasaray for a couple of seasons. I can't afford you. Oof. Chilwell, can't afford. Okay. Kovalenko has been granted a work permit. So that is another signing, 10.75 million for Viktor Kovalenko. Pleased to sign a player of his caliber, can see him becoming an important player if he realises his potential. Okay, let's force him to learn English. Are we going to register him? Okay, we're going to deregister Twanzebe. I believe he's 21, so he shouldn't count, right? Well, anyway, that's what we've done. So Kovalenko is in. Squad number 36. Sticker to welcome you. Very nice. So international with experience, he's determined, bravery, has a work rate, natural in a couple of positions, could be retrained as a striker, considered a leader, but he's only good enough for championship sides at the moment, could be a Premier League midfielder in the future, finding it hard to adapt to the core group. Okay, Mascherano out for 4 to 6 days with a pulled groin, so he'll probably miss the Ipswich game. Kovalenko, who's just joined, has bruised his shin already. Lads welcoming him to training pretty harshly, it seems. 1 to 3 days, he might still make the Ipswich game. I mean, I don't mind if Lee Grant leaves. Oh, Kurzawa going for very cheap. Okay, Lee Grant, how do you intend to handle the situation? Disappointed he's chosen to express his concerns. If he doesn't want to be here, I cannot force him. Okay, we can afford you. The board do not want to afford you. Okay, Castiles. Rodon, 28 mil. Can't afford you just about. Paulson, 43 million's too much. 2.4 million, yeah, that would be nice. Can't afford Jason Tanaya. Okay, and Tete. And that one's done. Matic trying to force a move now. Yawn. I see no benefit in having him to leave right now. He's a Man United player, and unless we receive a good bid, he'll remain as such. And Matic is actually happy with that. Okay, can't afford you anymore. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, we've got a couple of offers. Aston Villa have offered to loan Mason Greenwood until the end of the season. That might be a good move for him, but not for 10% of his wages. Come on, Villa, don't be cheapskates. 50% at least. Alright, fine. Don't have him. Someone else will probably give me a better offer. Wolves offer 8.5 million for Matic. It's gonna take a lot more than that. Yep, Wolves gave up straight away. Rashford doing well as a left winger in training. Nice. He's now perfected his ability to play in his new position. Love that, Rashi. Love that. Okay. Wanderson. It's like B-Tech Anderson. No, not going to be able to get him. Jessim Pelissard, 16-year-old, which we can sign for 400k. Nice. Never mind. Sabitzer, maybe. Schick. Nope. Campbell. Nope. Martial's back, that's good. Okay, let's play our last match of this stream, because I need to hurry up and get to my other one, the Lane to Fame one. Neil Wood, your turn. Alright, so we've got De Gea in goal. Wan-Bissaka making his United debut. Tuanzebe and Maguire also making his debut. And Shaw at the back. Chong, McTominay, Pogba and Rashford in midfield. Lingard playing behind Martial. Grant, Baiga, Mejia, Hugoworth, Mengi, Elanga, Emeran, Laird, McCann, Greenwood, Jones and Pereira on the bench. Ipswich have got Norris in goal, not Chuck. Vincent Young, Donatian, Chambers and Kenlock at the back. Skuse holding. Edwards, Dazelle, Judge and Georgiou in midfield. Is that Will Keane up front? Ex-United. Oh, interesting reunion. Fun fact about Will Keane: if he hadn't have been injured before our Europa League match against Midtjylland, we may never have seen Marcus Rashford. Przybek, Ruffles, Roberts, Norwood, Rowe, Wolfenden, Fudil, Hooves, Jackson, Cotter, Al-Mazouni and Downs on the bench. Okay, hopefully we can win a game. That would be a nice change. And maybe do it convincingly too. Shaw has it on the left, goes for the cross. Chambers heads it away, Chong heads it down, Lingard able to turn, Lingard saved by Norris. Okay, Luke Shaw with the corner. Harry Maguire has a free header and buries it after minutes literally just gone. And Harry Maguire has headed us in front. A debut goal after less than a minute. That's just the start I was hoping for. Here is Kenlock to Chambers. Pass cut out by Chong. His header is picked up by Skuse. Judge plays it down the line for Georgiou. Georgiou's cross and it almost creeped in. But David De Gea dives down to his near post to save it. Corner for Judge to take. McTominay heads it away. It's come out to Georgiou. Down the line for Judge. Back to Chambers. And all the way back to Kenlock. Judge, Chambers, Kenlock, and that's it. Alright, Wan-Bissaka now on the throw to Lingard. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Cross headed away by Skuse, not a very good cross. McTominay plays it long, Chambers clears. And Keane able to bring it down. Plays it back to Kenlock. Here is Skuse, back to Kenlock. Long ball finds Edwards on the right in some space. Edwards has crossed. Georgiou at the back post and De Gea with another incredible save. And Shaw forced to concede the corner. Judge will take. McTominay's header away, comes out to Georgiou again. Here's Judge. With a cross, Georgiou's header and De Gea this time will dive and catch the ball. And yeah, certainly Georgiou, I think this guy's on loan from Tottenham, proving to be a threat so far. Yeah, yellow card for Edwards for Ipswich. Throw in for us then. Shaw will take to Pogba. Plays it across to McTominay. And now Wan-Bissaka on the right. Pulls it back to Chong. Chong all the way back to McTominay. And Pogba. McTominay again. Clips it out wide for Luke Shaw. Shaw plays it back to Pogba. Now McTominay. Pogba has it back. Now McTominay again. Early ball out wide to Rashford, who has space on the left. Well picked out. Rashford drills it across the middle and the goalkeeper has to punch it away. And Birmingham able to get it clear, although Chong outpaces Georgiou to get it back. McTominay to Pogba and back to McTominay. Another lovely chip ball out to Rashford. Actually, he can't keep it in. Yellow card for Donacien. Okay, not been a great game for Chong, so gonna take him off. Give someone else a go. I'm gonna give Elanga a longer go this time. Here is Skuse now for Birmingham to Dizel. Switches it to Kenlock on the left. Kenlock tackled by... oh, that's it. Oh, ref gave a penalty? What? Was that for that Chong tackle? Just before I took him off. Typical. Well, it's a penalty anyway. And it's Will Keane against his old club. And he sends De Gea the wrong way. And it equalises for Ipswich. Once again, we've taken the lead against the Championship side. Just to be pegged back. Not very good. Well, we kick off then. Here is Rashford looking to instantly get us a goal back. Shaw to Lingard. Back to McTominay. Pogba. McTominay again. Chips it to Rashford on the left. Rashford able to cut inside. Chance for Rashford. Great save by Norris. Now for the corner, Elanga will take. And Rashford's completely free, and it's an easy tap in for Rashford. An assist for the youngster Anthony Elanga. And Marcus Rashford gets his name on the score sheet. Good response to going level. But now there's a chance straight from Birmingham's kickoff, and it's Georgiou. Back to Chambers. Goes long. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Plays it to McTominay. A little back heel to Pogba. Back to McTominay. Goes long looking for Martial. Headed away by Kenlock as far as Lingard. Lingard over to Pogba. Here's McTominay. Switches play to Rashford on the left. Can Rashford find a cross? He's won a penalty. Vincent Young has fouled him. And now we have a chance to get our own goal from the spot. Anthony Martial is going to be the guy to step up. Oh, and it's saved by Norris. And Vincent Young clears for a corner on the rebound. Disappointing. But at least he's doing that in pre-season. Elanga now with another chance to deliver from the corner. Donacien's header away as far as Maguire, who hits it on the volley but fires wide. Norris with the goal kick. Wan-Bissaka easily able to bring that down. Tuanzebe goes long. Skuse is headed to Judge, but Lingard takes it off him. And Lingard brings it forward. Plays it inside for Pogba. Now McTominay. Back to Pogba. McTominay switches it. Lovely ball. Once again, that ball to Rashford's been on every single time. But this time Rashford shoots it wide. Okay, not been a good game for Twanzebe either, so we're going to take him off and bring on another centre back. Lucas Biger, I think, we'll bring on. Okay, 1 minute left of the half. Elanga now on the corner. Can he get another assist? Keane heads it away. It falls to Maguire. Back to Elanga. He sets up Rashford for the curler, but it's over the bar. Been impressed with young Elanga so far. Judge now with a free kick for Birmingham, and Keane's at the back post, and he really should have equalised, but Will Keane hits the post. Okay, so a penalty each. They've scored, we've missed, which has made the game look less comfortable than it is. But 2-1 up at the break. A lot of dangerous attacks have involved Rashford. McTominay has lost and won back possession more than anyone else, and has also been impressive at breaking into the final third. This is your chance to impress me. Pogba, McTominay were very happy with that. Hughes replaces Dazelle at half time. And let's hopefully at least wrap up the win in the second half. A couple of chances that were too close for comfort for Ipswich in that half for my liking. Wolfenden and Downs on for Kenlock and Skuse. And Rowe now on for Georgiou. Judge with a free kick for Ipswich. Wait, before that chance finishes, you can see Rashford is looking a bit worn out, so we'll take him off. Yeah, I guess we haven't seen Dylan Hugerworth at all. He seems to have a bit of potential about him, so we'll bring him on for Rashford and see what he can do. And the header from Donatian hits the post from the free kick, but the flag has gone up anyway. Ruffles and Jackson on for Donatian and Keane. Judge needs to be closed down. Prizibek replaces Norris for Birmingham. Hopefully for Chuck Norris will leave the field and will find scoring easier. Although we'll have to have a chance to score goals, and it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. Shaw with a throw to Lingard. Back to Shaw. Shaw's cross. Elanga tries to bring it down and does. Plays it back to McTominay. To Pogba. Back to McTominay. Pogba again. Plays it out wide. Finds Elanga. Wan-Bissaka on the overlap. Plays it back to Elanga. Good football. Elanga powers it, but puts it wide. Good football though. And I don't blame Elanga for wanting to score a goal. Pogba now with a free kick. It's Biger at the back post, heads it across. Hugerworth sets up Lingard, but it's blocked and it's going to be a goal kick. Okay, Martial's tired. We'll take him off as well. He's had a poor game. 6.1. Maybe I could have taken him off a bit earlier. Let's bring on Emeran. Lingard tackled by Chambers. Right, this might just be waiting for the sub. Vincent Young glides past Elanga. Great run by Vincent Young, and his shot forces De Gea to act and save it. Roberts and Norwood on for Judge and Rowe for Ipswich. And they've got well, I think this is going to be the end of the match. Vincent Young for Ipswich drills across and finds Ruffles at the back post, and that could have been a last minute leveller, but De Gea will catch it, and that should be the end of that. And it is. So we get away with another pretty poor performance against Ipswich. Harry Maguire gave us the lead in the first minute, heading in an Andreas Pereira corner. Wait, no, it wasn't Pereira. He wasn't even playing. Shaw's corner it was. Then Ipswich equalised. Will Keane scoring a penalty against his old club after Chong committed a foul just before I brought him off. An instant goal from Marcus Rashford gave us the lead again from Elanga's corner. And then Martial missed a penalty after Rashford had been fouled. So Pogba was given the man of the match for that one. Martial was worst player. Nothing specific to say, let's keep going. Fair enough, Mike. Okay, so almost 3 hours later, that's going to do it for Man United stream. Next time we will complete our pre-season as we take on Motherwell and start the Premier League season where we face Brighton and Liverpool. Not the easiest of starts, but hopefully we'll do well. And I'm going to quickly rush over to my Lane to Fame save and get that one going. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on that, hopefully.